Around the world, churches serving as sanctuaries for refugees is an ancient tradition. After President Trump signed executive orders strengthening laws enforcing immigration, the number of U.S. churches willing to offer sanctuary to those people is rising. One such church will soon open their doors to undocumented immigrants right here in Gainesville.
We believe it's unjust, unfair, and that the practices that are being implemented are non-biblical. And so our way of acting out against that is to offer sanctuary to individuals who potentially have a chance of going through the deportation process and having success in getting a stay or getting permission to stay here.
Westminster Presbyterian Church has been working on becoming a sanctuary place for undocumented immigrants for the past 2 years. More than 800 faith communities are joining in the national movement. This would be the first one in Alachua County. Westminster is working with different community groups, including the Interfaith Alliance for Immigrant Justice, a group of faith organizations that try to work towards a solution for the immigration crisis.
The process started with simply identifying a church that was willing and looking into the support of their community members, right? Then they asked that we look for, community support outside of their specific church. Right?
But is offering sanctuary to undocumented immigrants legal? Law experts say it is not. Officials with a warrant can arrest undocumented immigrants anywhere. On top of that, the Immigration and Nationality Act prohibits anyone from knowingly harboring an undocumented immigrant. There is no official legislation that keeps law enforcement from entering a church, but the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency has a policy called Sensitive Areas, which advises officials to avoid detaining immigrants in places like schools and churches.
But a sanctuary church is kind of an extra step by the congregation, right, to ensure your safety.
This small building behind me has 2 bedrooms and a kitchen, and it will soon become what Pastor Green would like to call a sanctuary house.
This sanctuary decision had to be approved by what the church calls the session.
They approved it with the conditions that we make sure that we've got our policy manual, which is being developed, and that we have the house evaluated for safety and security.
This movement has faced a lot of opposition, but some people believe that if a congregation offers shelter, they should also help immigrants with their residency status.
There should be a process within the church system to help those people get here and be legal and do the right paperwork and stuff like that.
We have folks within the congregation who aren't fully supportive, and we have other folks who have been pushing to do it for months now. So it's not, this is not a situation in which everybody agrees.
Emmanuel Mennonite and University Lutheran are 2 other congregations working with Westminster. Pastor Green hopes this will inspire other congregations to open their doors to those seeking salvation.
And the scripture, from our point of view, tells us that we are to welcome the stranger. We are to treat them with integrity, with respect, and with love.
Nicole Segnini, WUFT News.